Good evening.
Rafa, you've not just beaten Manchester City today, you've come from a goal down. How special does that feel, and how good a performance was it to do such?
Yeah, I think obviously we had a game plan, and the game plan was not considered to concede a goal in the first minute, and then the reaction of the players was really good. So we said at half time we have to stay in the game, we have to keep going, we have our chances, so be sure that we continue working as hard as we did. And I think that the fans appreciate that in the end, because we won, it's the way that we won against a very good team, working so hard, fighting for each other, and until the last minute. They stick with the game plan, and they knew what we had to do, and we were trying to do that. Even when we were regaining the ball, you could see how good was Manchester City regaining quickly, but still, we talk about that. Changing a couple of things that we needed to adjust at half time. We could be a little bit more dangerous in the end, so we were good enough to score 2 goals, lucky enough because they didn't take 1 or 2 chances when we gave the ball away in the first half. But overall, I think that we needed to win one of these games that we were so close, and that was the one.
I suppose it didn't feel like it at the time after 30 seconds, but in a strange roundabout way, did it maybe help the fact Manchester City scored so early, and they may have felt at that stage that the game was theirs?
Yeah, I think that obviously they were surprised also that they scored so early, and maybe they had more confidence that they could win. But we were talking about that, about the pressure. I say in the press conference before the game, they will feel a little bit of pressure, and I think that was another factor. When you have to win, even a draw is not good enough for you, then maybe you will play with more anxiety, or maybe you will make more mistakes. They have experience, they have quality to do that, but they still, I think, were defending in a way that was not easy for them. They would change something the second half with 2 strikers that they did in the past. We knew that they could do that. We were trying to manage also this situation. So you have to give credit to these players because they were doing really well, and they understood exactly what we have to do.
A lot of bottle shown by Matt Ritchie for the penalty because he had a long wait, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's quite good in the training sessions. He enjoys taking penalties, and normally he's quite good. So he scored a lot of goals, and even competing with the others, he's quite confident. So we thought that he will be fine.
Rafa, a win against Manchester City and the club have set to break the transfer record as well. Will you be manager at the end of the week?
Obviously, I cannot talk about the transfer window because yesterday I didn't know where we were. Today, before the game, they told me that we were progressing with some names. Now we have to see, we finalize everything, and if it's right, I think it will be good news for us. And I said before, it's not even no signing. I didn't say that I will leave. I said that I am a professional and I have my principles, and I will try to do my best until the last minute I will be here.
But a record signing will be a big boost for you and for the team and for the club.
It doesn't matter. The main thing is if we sign what we need. It doesn't matter the price, but be sure that if we can sign some players, they can help to stay up. That is the main thing.
Is this your best day as a Newcastle boss, Rafa? On and off the field? Is this your best day as Newcastle boss, both in terms of the results and developments off the pitch?
I think to win the championship, to promote, maybe it was the best time. Last year we did well, but you can win some games. This one is an important game for us because we will give us more confidence, but the main one will be the last one when we get the points there to stay up. That's it.
To put that a different way, have you known a bigger change in mood between 2 games, the weekend and then tonight, and yesterday?
Yeah, I think that you have to understand the fans. When you are losing the FA Cup, when everybody was expecting maybe you can go as far as you can, but we know that you have to use the squad, and you can see a lot of Premier League teams doing the same. Now today maybe it's an explanation that why we needed to do in this way, and how important it is to rotate the team, to use all the players that you have for a key moment like this one.
How would you describe your mood right now?
I'm really pleased, but I had confidence before the game, even losing, that we will stay up and we will do the right things, and I have the same confidence now. So one of the keys for me is when you have a special situation, I would say, you have to stay calm and you have to keep going. I have experience in top sides, but also teams at the bottom of the table, and the main thing is to carry on doing what you think that is right and stay calm, and then try to tell the people around that that is the way. If they trust you, you have more chances to do well.
Can this win do for you what the win over Manchester United did last season?
I hope so. It's a good example that we can use in the future. But yeah, I think it's for the players. They will feel that doing things in this way, we can win against anyone, because we have been close against the top sides. We were not conceding too many goals, and everybody was talking about the goal difference. But in this case, it's not just the goal difference. 3 points and a lot of confidence for the future.
Rafa, can you explain how it feels that you're giving your old club, Liverpool, a really big boost in their title race?
Yeah, I think it will not be fair with Manchester City. So obviously, closer than anyone of Liverpool Football Club. But at the moment, I'm really pleased because Newcastle United won. That is the main thing. And if it's good for them, fine. But I don't want to disrespect the Manchester City fans or the club.
Are you quite confident that it's going to be a positive end to the month? I mean, you can't say much about transfers, but we can tell your mood is a little bit happier.
Yeah, what I said before, I knew before the game that we had some business. Obviously, I knew that we were trying to do things, but I didn't know how close we were. Before, I knew that we were closer, so hopefully we'll have some good news tomorrow, and then that means that we can have more competition in the squad, and it will be positive for the rest of the season for sure.
And this result tonight, you've achieved it with 6, 7, 8 injuries and some players at the Asian Cup.
Yeah, I said before that you can see some games and people talk about, oh, this player, they are missing this one, we have 3, 4, as you say, nearly 7 players today with the keepers, and still we managed to get the 3 points against one of the best teams in Europe.
Do you think, Rafa, that perhaps the players got a boost from the news before the game? You said that it made you a little bit happier to get an effect.
I'm not sure if they knew, to be fair. I'm not sure if they knew, because they were just in the dressing room when they told me we were already here. We had the team talk, so I don't know if they were watching the sky or just concentrate on the game.
What about the atmosphere tonight? I mean, what happened out there tonight is what St James's Park is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, when you have when you lose games like the other day, you have to stay calm. You have to keep the right message, and it's more difficult. When you win games, you don't need to say anything. It's just see the people, everybody happy and enjoy.
Does today kind of sum up Newcastle United? Right?
Sorry, say again?
Does today sum up Newcastle United? Because it's just such a crazy club that you get day and a night like that after what's felt like a difficult week.
Yeah, but I said so many times that this group of players, they care, they work hard. You can see that they fight for each other. So on the pitch, in the training ground, the atmosphere is quite good. Players are training well and they are focused. Then I said so many times that some of the foreign players, they don't read the press or they don't watch the telly, or maybe they watch the telly but they don't understand the commentators. So I think that the players, normally they are more focused on football than what we expect, and that means that when you try to do things, they know what they have to do, and that's it.
Rafa, football's a funny game. The last time Newcastle beat Manchester City, the club's current record signing, Michael Owen, scored the winner. How funny is it that you beat Manchester City tonight and potentially could have a new record signing in the days ahead?
Yeah, it's fine, but he couldn't score the winner because he was not here. But yeah, the main thing I said before is if we have good news tomorrow, we'll be positive. Then it's not a question of just the record, it's to do the right things. You need to be stronger and to have more chances to stay up.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.